Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my first ever review on a product. I kind of tend to review all of my products as I'm applying them in tutorials, but this is just a more in-depth review. I actually got the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette for Christmas, and I was really excited about it, and I figured, you know what, I've never actually swatched an entire palette and made a video on that, and I know I enjoy that. Before I go and buy a palette, I go and I watch people's swatch videos, I watch their reviews and what they think of each individual palette before I decide if it's something that I want to go out and spend my hard-earned money on, or I want someone to buy me as a gift with their hard-earned money. So I figured it would be fun to do one of these. I've actually been considering doing more different items. I just didn't know how you guys would react to them since I started off doing just like tutorials. So if you guys would like to see more reviews and things like this, give this video a thumbs up so I know to go ahead and continue doing that. This is the palette. This is what it looks like. Honestly, most packaging that palettes come in is like an acrylic or like not acrylic, like a plasticky on like the outer box. And this one is really cute because it's like almost like, it's not fuzzy, but it reminds me of like the texture of a peach. I don't know. Next time you go to Ulta or Sephora, you need to just like go and like touch the outside of this and see what I'm talking about. So this is what the outer packaging looks like on the box. It just says Too Faced and Sweet Peach in like the gold lettering. And then it just says smells like peaches. And then on the back of it, it actually has like a breakdown of all of the colors, which honestly I feel like this is a pretty reliable breakdown. You can see the ones with like the shimmer in it, like Candied Peach has like little stars on it, and then it's just got like just the basic information and like a little info behind it. So this is it in all of its glory. It's got the same packaging as the chocolate bars. It's like that metal tin, you know, feeling. Instead of it being circles like the chocolate bar, it's actually little peaches. It's super cute. I'm pretty sure I've already scratched mine. I don't know, I've used this. So I got this the day after Christmas and I've used it every day since to create a look because that's how much I really like it. And it doesn't happen that often that I use the same palette more than like 2 days in a row. I don't even wear makeup more than 2 days in a row, and this palette makes me want to. That's how amazing it is. So on the back it's just got the same description in French and all of that. And this palette lasts, it's good for 12 months after you've opened it. So immediately when you open it, it smells like peaches. It smells amazing. Like, I wish I could just like open it for you guys to smell it, but I can't. But this is the palette. This is what it looks like. It's got a mirror. Honestly, the mirror's not that large, which if you were to ask me, I would prefer a larger mirror. Like, watch. Like my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette has got like a huge mirror in it, and this one has like a not so large mirror, which is like, it's not that big of a difference. I mean, I could definitely do my eye makeup in this palette. I mean, looking in this palette, I could totally do my eye makeup. It's just a little bit, I don't know, it's just, I wish it was a bigger mirror, honestly, and I wish that this Sweet Peach wasn't covering it up, but I mean, there's not a lot I can do about it. So when it comes down to the palette, it has got 18 shades in it. There are about 4 really nice light shades to start off with to put in the crease. There are some bronzy shades. There's 2 darker shades, which I'm not in love with, and I'll explain that in the later on. But there is a good amount of variety in this package. A lot of people, when they were saying it, were saying there's not enough peach for me, there's too many different other colors going on. But honestly, you wanted an entire palette full of peach colors. There's not a lot you can do with that. So of course they gave us colors to darken things up, and like this color, this Summer Yum color, oh my god, it's so yummy. Like, oh, it's so amazing. I can't wait to just get down to it and swatch these for you guys. I'm going to go over the names. We're going to swatch it. We're going to go over all of it. Okay, guys? Yay! Okay, guys, we're going to go over this row by row. This first row is all of the lighter shades of the palette. They're actually really pretty. So the first shade is called White Peach. It is a bone-colored satin shade. It's great for covering your whole lid as a base or for your lid or your brow bone. It's beautiful. This next shade is called Nectar. It is a yellow toned, I want to say it's a champagne color. I've used it on my lid, on my brow bone, on my inner corner of my eye. I love this color and it has a great payoff. The last color is the shade Peaches and Cream. This is a more pinkish toned base color, I want to say, and it's pretty. It's too light for my complexion. It doesn't show up like it should, but on fair toned people it would be amazing. The next row contains the shades Luscious, Cobbler, and Georgia. Honestly, the first shade, Luscious, it's rose. I want to say it's a rose gold. It reminds me a lot of Marzipan from the Chocolate Bar palette, also by Too Faced. Some people would say Luscious, but I say Luscious because of Talladega Nights. So, yeah. The next shade is the shade Cobbler. This is like a warm-toned bronze. Honestly, this is my favorite color in the whole palette. It's just really pretty. And I love the name. Cobbler is like my favorite thing on the whole planet. And then the last shade in this row is the shade Georgia. And honestly, it's pretty. It's pink. I use this mixed with Peaches and Cream to get a better payoff. And it's a great crease color and transition shade or a shade for the whole lid. I really do like this color. So the next row is going to be some more, this has like basically the peachy colors of this palette. The first shade is just Peachy, and this is a very, very peachy color. I mean, it doesn't get any more peach than this. I love the gold flakes in it of glitter. It's pretty. It's just very bright pink. And then the next shade, which is even more over the top, is Candied Peach. This is a bright coral pink. It does have glitter in it. It's like pink magenta glitter. It's pretty. It's just very intense. And then the last shade is the shade Caramelized. And honestly, I'm in love with this color. I like it as like the darkest color in the corner. I like it on the whole lid. It's really gorgeous. I want to say it's like a warm toned bronze brown. I don't know. I couldn't commit to a color there. This next row has some colors in it that I like too. The very first shade is Bless Her Heart. And honestly, when I looked at this palette, this was one of the shades that I was like, I'm never going to use that. And honestly, I love this color. Like, I've been using it to line underneath my eyes, and it just looks amazing with brown eyes. Like, I really think this color is absolutely stunning under the eye. I haven't used it on the top of my eye yet, but I want to. So the next shade is the shade Bellini. This is a beautiful color. It is a tried and true rose gold. When you apply this with a wet brush, it is so gorgeous. It is like stunning. It's a beautiful color when you apply it with a wet brush. I love it. This next shade is the shade Puree. Honestly, this shade and Summer Yum remind me like they could be from the PB&J palette. Like, this is just such a pretty, I want to say it's like a neutral blending shade, but in the palette it does look really warm, but on my hand there it looks kind of neutral. It's so pretty. Okay, moving into the next row, we're going to jump into some of the darker shades. This is the shade Tempting, and this is a black with gold shadow in it. And honestly, it's more of an oxidized black to me more than anything. The payoff isn't great, and it kind of scares me to blend it out, but I am going to use it. I just haven't yet. This color is like my second favorite color in the palette. This is the shade Peach Pit, and it's gorgeous. It's basically an aubergine color. Like, it's amazing, and when you smoke it out, it just looks beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. Okay. The last shade is the shade Summer Yum. This is the other one that I was saying it looks like it could be from the PB&J palette. Honestly, I don't use warm toned colors, but I used this and it changed my life. This is such a pretty color. If you like warm toned colors, this will be a reason to buy this palette. Moving on to the last row, this is the color Charmed I'm Sure, which is going to be the very first one. And Charmed I'm Sure it's super creamy as like an actual shadow. It blends really nicely. It's a very cool toned matte color, so if you like cool tones, this is a good shade for you. I love it in the crease. I love it to smoke things out. It's just really pretty. These last two shades are not shades that I will probably use. So this one is called Delectable. It is like a royal purple. It's deep and it's matte. It's almost cool toned, I would say. It's blendable, but there's just not a lot of density to the shade, and I don't really like it that much. The last shade is the shade Talk Derby to Me. So on the box, it looks like it's going to be like a dark blue. In the pan, it looks almost black. And on the back of my hand, it looks dark blue. There's a lot of glitter in it, and the dark colors in this palette are just not the best, but all the other colors that you get from it are amazing. So if I have to deal with 2 or 3 terrible shades, I'm perfectly okay with that. Honestly, I'm so excited to add this palette to my collection, and I've used it every day since I got it, so that in itself is like a miracle. I definitely recommend this palette. There are some shades that aren't the greatest, but if you can look past that at the shades that are amazing, I think it's a great palette to own. Okay guys, so that's going to be it for my review of this palette by Too Faced. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and the swatches. I hope I gave you enough information for you to decide, yes, I want it, no, I don't want it. Is this something I'm going to use? I know that I personally am really excited to add this to my collection, and I'm not a warm-toned person, but I have brown eyes, and warm tones look amazing on brown eyes, so I'm really glad I got this palette because I feel like it's gonna, widen my options, widen my range, and get me to think outside the box and use different things. So I hope you guys liked this review. Like I said, if you liked reviews and you want to see more of them on my channel, please give this video a thumbs up. If you liked hanging out with me and you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. It's absolutely free. It costs you $0, but it makes me the happiest person on the planet. Like, I love watching my subscribers grow. So if you want to come back here and you want to hang out with me and watch some more of my tutorials and some more of my videos, please subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!